Doing today, Huck?
Yankee lawyer, we're going on the river. We're going to do some filming. We're going to see some gators.
Cool.
Probably go to the pub, but we'll cut that out. Sorry, Dad, but we're just going to drink tea and have a burger.
Are you worried about me causing trouble, Dad? Look at we're hanging out with the world's biggest kid.
And we might go to China Beach and go over there and run around there a little bit.
Okay.
What else you want to do?
Nothing. You're the leader. You're a boat. You're the captain.
All right. Let's go out there. We'll go over the dam. Go over the ramp.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's have some fun.
But before we start, you got to turn this thing around. Maybe we get a shot at that. How Hookster gets it turned around.
Get on here.
Hey, if you guys need bail money, call me.
I didn't know you were independently wealthy. Because if we get in trouble, it's going to be a lot of trouble. We're good.
Here we go.
Thanks, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Woo! The water, she be high! Coming to visit Gator, but we don't see him. We'll give Gator a call, see if he's hanging out at the office there, Huck.
Oh yeah, give Gator a call. That's
All right,
what's going on.
I'm calling Gator. Gator! Gator! All right, that's kind of stupid. All right, it was a nice visit with Gator. We seen him. And now we go.
What are we doing now, Yankee Bar?
Downriver. there's one. Go right over to where he was.
Is that where it was?
Yeah, he's right over there. He's right there. Pull right in there.
What are we doing?
Well, we're giving a little history lesson, swamp gangster history, I should say. And it was about a year ago, almost today,
A year ago.
that Vermont Dan set a world record. What are we doing, Roy?
We're pulling Dan out of the bottom of the drink again. He's been in Florida for 3 hours and he's already sunk his cotton picking airboat. You know, we got to go out to the river and go pull his boat off the bottom of the drink. And after that, we're seriously considering shooting him in the knee or slapping him in the head or both. I'm not sure which.
That being, he arrived at the swamp, and 2.5 hours later, if Steve will pan over, probably right in this area right about here,
Yeah.
Dan decided he was going to see if the boat would fly first above water and then underwater.
Guess what? It didn't.
That idea didn't float, to say.
Live interview with Yankee f***ing Dan,
Right here.
waist deep in the swamp. We done flipped the boat, Dan.
What happened?
Well, we had fortunately, he was with New York's Balone, who had just waterproofed his phone the day that they left. And Sean was able to call, because we were all out in the boats, and Dan fell behind, as usual. And we stopped at the mouth of the canal, and I got a phone call.
How you feel, brother?
Look, that ain't good at all.
What's that?
You miscalculated the turn.
I wasn't driving here. I just want to make that clearly known. This boat belongs above the water. As you can commonly see, it's not. How's it going?
What'd they say?
Well, it kind of solved the question of where's Dan and Sean, and on the bottom of the river.
And what'd I say? I said, oh, baloney. I said, you're lying.
Yeah.
How you doing, Dan?
Look, see this cattail right here? These are made to swim by.
That's good.
See this? This is what you don't do when you drive an airboat.
Well, they weren't lying, and we all had to get together, and Steve, me, Roy, and we got Gator and Dirt and Gator Jr. And
We brought 2 boats back out here and a
Yep.
crew,
We brought Steve's big old orange boat, the predecessor to the one we're on now.
and we worked till midnight that night floating that boat.
Well, it didn't really work out because he was flipped over here, but Dan was able to flip it back over, as you can see from this film that we'll stick in.
Right in here.
And, the question was, what are we going to do? In order to get the boat out of the water, the main thing you need to do is drag the boat to the shore, get it to a tree, and start lifting it out of the water or drag it onto the shore.
We had no dry ground to pull it upon, so we had to winch it up on a tree.
Well, first we sat over there. I pointed out over there. And Gator, being an expert, see that stand right there? It was the closest. Underwater, no good.
That's what I said over
We
there.
got to get the boat up before we drag it any distance.
All right.
It's going to be fun getting it up in them lily pads, I guarantee
What,
you that.
those trees right
That's
there?
probably the best bet over there, that point. But I guess let me go over and look at it. If there's only a couple cypress knees in the way, we can.
What about that stand over there? No good, no big branches?
Here.
All right.
Hang on here. There we go.
Yep, all the way over there. That's probably a good 800 feet away.
Every bit. I'd say 800 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty far away. So Steve dragged the boat from here all the way over to there.
This is where we floated the boat. We were out here till midnight. You see there's no dry ground to work with. Just ram it up against a tree and then pick the back of the boat up and start bailing it out.
do it quick. We got it up by this tree and we dragged it up between those two cypresses. And Dirk climbed up there with a rope and we lifted the boat up out of the water. we started pulling the boat this way. And we got out,
quite a ways up there.
Quite a ways up there.
We didn't realize, though, the bow, it was taking on water from the bow. And it sank again.
flipped over and sank, and we couldn't get it out.
And that's where it spent the night.
Sticking out of the river, by the way. Thank God it didn't flip over. Okay.
All right.
Enough of the history lesson. We're going back out on the river. We just pulled into the dam pump, turned around, and we're gonna go stop
What do we do at the dam pump?
We're gonna go stop at Little Spring. Little Spring. I think I hear the tour boat.
Yeah.
I think we just missed the tour boat.
I bet old Gator's running that boat. What do you want to bet?
Oh yeah, he is. He's filling in for everybody this week. He's getting his time in so he can take off for gator hunting. For pig hunting, he goes for 2 weeks, or maybe 3. And the only thing I'm sure about, he says he doesn't take a bath a week before or a week after. Yeah, this is like a good spot that we stop at to, this is a stop when we're out on the river. We didn't go to the flats.
Not today.
No, not today.
Normally, if the river's at normal pool, we can park our boats over here. There'll be a dozen boats parked here. Everybody's hanging out.
Yeah, right over there where you see that green stuff, that's usually a nice beach. The water is, 30, 40 feet back further to the river, you'd say?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Normally in the summer, you can walk clear across this river. It's so shallow.
Yeah, it's not very deep. Right now, you don't want to be, well, you can swim if you want. And this water comes all the way up north past New York, and it takes, what, 6 or 7 years to get down here?
Could be.
Yeah, it takes 6 or 7 years, and that's water that rained in New York and Pennsylvania and some other places. And it takes 6 years to get down here. Miracles of nature.
Cool stuff.
Now we're stuck. Is that stick big enough?
Go to the back of the boat.
Don't burn yourself on the exhaust. Should I move my large derriere someplace else? No good?
No. It's all right, I'll get us out. Oh, that's good. We're in business. See, old Yankee lawyer? He did it.
Every time everybody goes for an airboat ride, nobody ever tells me.